James, what's up? Merry Christmas. Whoops, I don't want to cancel that. Merry Christmas and Who Day, Bengals fans. Man, that was fun. Merry Christmas to us from Santa Joe Burrow. Woo! Bengals torch the Ravens. 41-21. First place in the North. Just got to win one game. We win the division. That was a blast. And Joe Burrow setting Bengals franchise records, setting NFL records, takes over Boomer Esiason, 490 yards is the most, 525 yards. Are you kidding me? 525 yards. Bengals beat up on a JV Ravens team, and I'm fine with it. I am good with it. I think, I respect Harbaugh a lot. I didn't hear a lot of whining from the Baltimore side. And to Taylor's credit, he had a point. Like, Baltimore has come back in like every game this year. And so you got someone that you can step on their throat, then step on their throat. I'm good with it. I am good with it. T. Higgins goes off. How about that catch where he mosses two guys, controls it to the ground? That was beautiful. Chase, yak all over the place. What are you going to do, defenses? Now, look, that was a terrible secondary. So we had their way with them. We beat up with them. We beat up on them. We ran the clock by throwing it. That one drive in the third quarter took 10 minutes, I think, which is just incredible. It was like the refs penalized Chase's spin. What was it? How do you get unsportsmanlike conduct for that? Bengals are in first place. Joe Burrow is amazing. Fourth most passing yards in NFL history. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. So we've got 2 games left. Here's what I want to talk about. People are going to talk about the stats. The national hype is going to come back in. Last video I said, hey, Bengals fans, don't worry about the national media trolling Cincinnati and with Burrow's comment about Cincinnati being boring, blah, 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 blah. Joe Burrow knows what he's doing. Joe Burrow is in control. The national media is going to hop back on the train today. I haven't looked at anything, but it's going to be just like it was when we were 5-2. And people are going to be like, oh, Burrow's back, and look at his pocket presence and 525 yards, and Cincinnati's got something going on. That's going to be the majority. There's going to be probably Colin Cowherd still crapping on us, which he loves to do, saying stuff like, until you win a playoff game, it doesn't matter, which is true. So don't worry about all that stuff. We're kind of where I thought we were going to be in the beginning of the year. We still got to win either the Chiefs, who are, the best team in the AFC right now. I think everyone would say that. Or we got to go to Cleveland and win a game. There's still a chance we don't get in. There's still a chance Bengals do a Bengal thing and we don't get in. And so, Bengals fans, you know what heartache is all about. So, as good as yesterday was, we're not in yet. And the Bengals have been known to do Bengal things in their history. So, we're right there. We did what we needed to do yesterday, and it was fun to watch. Aiden, shout out to you. Scott and Brian, shout out to you guys. Missed having you. But as I said in our chat, we're going to win by 2 scores, which we did. And we'll watch playoffs together. So I hope that happens. Don't forget, UC is playing to beat Bama. That's right. This potentially has this weekend the potential to be like one of the greatest football weekends in Cincinnati of all time, or one of the most crushing, soul-crushing defeats. But hey, it's more fun than not being relevant, right? It is much more fun than not being relevant. So this is fun. Enjoy the ride still. We got 2 games left. We look great. The weapons are looking great. The thing that got me more excited as I was thinking about it this morning, and as I was thinking about that press conference in particular with Joe Burrow, and Paul Dana Jr., my man, he went for the right question that we all wanted to hear, which was, hey, when you were going for, and I don't know if they knew they were going for the franchise record or whatever, But he said when you threw that pass to Joe Mixon, the 53-yard bomb, the last pass of the day that broke the records, were you thinking of the Don Wink Martindale comments this week of we're not fitting Joe Burrow for a gold jacket yet? And Burrow, in his Krusty Krab sweatshirt and Santa hat, smirks and says, maybe. That's our guy. That's our guy. The guy who's playing a JV Ravens secondary that, give the Ravens credit. Josh Johnson. But we're playing a team that we're in control of the game the entire game. And except for, I guess, when we went down 7-3. But dude found a way to motivate himself, right? Which was Don Wink Martindale puts up the most yards ever on a team in a year. I think was another stat I saw, breaking Joe Montana's record against the Falcons, I want to say. But he put up, 900 yards in 2 games against the Ravens? All right, so here's what I want to talk about, this Joe Burrow snowball effect. This year is going to be this year. We still got some gaps on our roster. Our offensive line is not great still. Our linebackers are depleted right now. If I'm a coach, that's what I'm exploiting come these last 2 games or come playoff time. I mean, Kelsey's going to eat next week for sure. We still got holes, but we also got a chance. And I'm going to keep saying what I've been saying, which is we can beat any team. When you have Joe Burrow as your quarterback, you are in every game and you can beat any team. We can also lose to any team. If we lost to the Bears, Joe Burrow threw 3 picks. We lost to the Jets and the Mike Smith, was that his name? Mike Jones? I don't know. The whatever quarterback Jets we lost to. Okay? We can lose to anyone if we beat ourselves and if we get beat. But when we turn the ball over, last 3 weeks, what have you seen? No picks from Joe Burrow. Last 3 weeks, what have you seen? His pocket presence right now, I mean, he's taking it to another level. Again, that Ravens secondary was god-awful. They were bad. We had a receiver wide open every play. Credit to our receivers. I mean, credit to T, credit to Chase, credit to Boyd. But, KC's going to be a different team for sure. So is Cleveland. Cleveland with Garrett coming at us. So, lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? Oh, we can beat any team. We can lose any team. So this year is going to be fun. I mean, we will probably win the division and be in the playoffs. And then, as PDJ says, once we get in the playoffs with Burrow, put him on the main stage, see what happens. He loves the stage. But what I got excited about even more was after that press conference, not only is the talent there, but the moxie, the confidence. I was thinking about this year's offseason again. And when you look at Trey Hendrickson having a career year, free agent comes in. When you look at DJ Reader, when you look at who else we got on the free agency, who am I missing? I'm losing some people right here. Cheeto, right? Cheeto having a great year as a corner. Did we get anyone on offense? I'm trying to think. I think we drafted all our offense. Oh, Reef. Those were our main free agency signings, all paid off, right? But when you think about this offseason and the Bengals now hitting on some free agents, and now you've got this guy, Joe Burrow, who wouldn't want to play with this guy? When you look at the NFL going forward, if you're a free agent and you want to win, who are you going to go play with? You're going to play with 50-year-old Tom Brady? If you're placing your bets. I mean, Brady still he may win it again this year. He may win it again next year. Who knows? Maybe that guy is actually a robot. I don't know. But look at your quarterbacks. Brady, Rodgers is going to be leaving Green Bay, more than likely. I'm just talking about your top quarterbacks now. Ben is done. Ben is cooked. all the hype for Cleveland in the offseason, and they're talking about, are you going to pay Baker? Probably not. Maybe it depends on what he does these last 2 games. I think that decision's on the table. Russell Wilson, if I'm not mistaken, he wants out of Seattle, correct? Who else am I missing? Herbert, maybe? Who do you want to go play for? Justin Herbert or with Joe Burrow? You want Joe Burrow. The point being, this year is still kind of that ahead of schedule year. We were picked to have 6.5 wins. We have 9 wins with 2 to play. We could win the North. We're probably going to win the North. We could theoretically win the 1 seed. If we beat the Chiefs, they've got Denver on the road. If we go 2-0, they go 0-2. We've got the tiebreaker against the Chiefs, and we've got the 1 seed. Are you kidding me? So, not saying it's going to happen, but we're slightly ahead of schedule. I mean, I think most people were thinking 7 or 8 wins this year. We've got 9. We've got a chance to win the division. We swept the Ravens and the Steelers by 2 touchdown plus wins. We're on the up. And so my point is, this year is still fun. In a way, it's kind of like house money. It's just like, enjoy it. If we do a Bengals implosion, which I don't think we're going to do, but if we do, don't let it crush you like it did me in 2015. It crushed me. Don't put your identity in the Bengals fans. It's entertainment, but enjoy it. And just the optimism for what's coming. Like, we should have another good offseason because I laughed with my wife. She kind of follows the Bengals. She knows a little bit about the personalities, but I was like, and I bet players will even come here for a discount. And I guarantee you, Mike Brown's thinking about that. And my wife started laughing. I love the Brown family, man. I love family businesses, and so anytime there's an interview with Mike Brown, I think that guy's fascinating, and like, he wants to win so bad. He hasn't always had the best outcomes, and I think in the past he's certainly been cheap, but look at what he's done lately. And I just love that it's a family business with Katie. The granddaughter's just taken over the social media this year. It's been super fun to watch. She's done an amazing job. Win, and you're going to get the fan base back. I think you're going to have a packed house on Sunday against the Chiefs. So it's been fun. I'm just like, enjoy it. This is fun, and we are early in Burrow's career. The dude bounced back from a crushing knee injury. They showed that video of his first walk, which was 1 year ago. The guy is he's on another level, and he's ours, at least for the next 3 years. And I think the snowball effect of him and people wanting to play with him is only going to make this team better. I think our roster comes back even stronger next year, because I think you're going to see either a corners or linemen. I mean, if you're a lineman, would you like to play with Joe Burrow as your quarterback? I don't know I haven't looked into any of the free agents. I mean, I don't look into that stuff. I just listen to the guys who do. But, like, it seems to me like we're going to have a snowball effect here. And we've got a chance right now to get some serious momentum in the playoffs. And regardless of what happens to end the year, in the playoffs, when you're looking at a guy you want to play for, a team you want to play for, we're a franchise on the rise right now. Regardless of what happens, even if we lose 2, we go 9-8. You see it in Joe Burrow. You see it in that smirk, in the Christmas hat, in the Krusty Krab SpongeBob sweatshirt. The dude's awesome. He's the new dude, and he's ours. So enjoy that. All right, I'm at the office. Nobody's going to be in the office today, so I'm going to crank out some stuff. Got some clients. Some of you have reached out on YouTube, and I'm looking forward to talking to you today. So I'm going to go do that and hopefully even record some other YouTube videos today. Guys, Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. If you have this day off, then I hope you enjoy it. If not, then, I don't know, work hard. Do it excellently. We'll talk to you guys later.